Hello, welcome to the very first Nerds and Words podcast. Today we have Ross,
Joel,
Barry,
Charlie.
And hi.
why can't you just say it like a normal person?
and Cockface over there.
Well, to be fair, they probably didn't hear your name properly.
I am feeling good.
Ah,
I'm feeling great.
Thundercunt. It's his new name.
Thundercunt. Yeah, that's a...
I love that. That's gonna be my
What,
new
Thundercunt?
Minecraft handle.
if we're doing funny names, I vote that Ross is going to be Remy Tim again.
Yeah, there we go.
Good old
Definitely
Remy
2.5.
Tim.
Isaac can be
I-
also McGee then.
I want to be Sad Drip.
Sad Drip.
Yeah.
Jesus, are you having a bad day, Isaac? Do you need some psychological support?
I do.
Right, okay.
I had a really bad time earlier today, actually. Straight after dinner.
Good. What's been happening?
Well, I mean, I had a curry, and it was such a good curry.
God.
Right?
Jesus.
It was so good. It had the right amount of spice. It had good
Do we
sweet
wanna go
corn,
any
great
further?
sauce, great
See the
like good
sweet
nice
corn again?
chicken, and some veg in there. We had like some peppers, rice, the good stuff. It was the good rice as well, the white rice, not that brown crap that no one cares about.
Racist, but alright.
And so yeah, I ate my curry, and I was like, as soon as I finished, I was like, wow, I really don't feel good. So I took my plate into the kitchen, and I was like, I need to rush upstairs. So I went upstairs, went into the bathroom, and decimated the loo.
I like
And,
the contrast there between decimated and Lou. That was a good description.
Bits got everywhere.
Look, dude,
Somehow.
he's got to show how hard he is. I mean, don't forget his score is DS's and
No one's
kazoos.
talking about shitting up on me.
I'll get to that bit as well later, Joel. The school story. But the bits got in places which I don't know how got there. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
In
someone,
his
threw out the
head,
window.
down his
Actually-
throat.
Vomiting.
This links on quite well to a story from when I was working at a hotel chain that shall remain unnamed.
Why? Where'd you work? Ross?
Travelodge, wasn't it?
It
Premier
was
Inn.
Travelodge, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
Like,
Hotel
oh, no.
Holiday Inn.
Allegedly.
He allegedly worked at Travelodge.
But anyway, yeah, it was a major hotel chain.
Strange.
And there was one day someone, it was breakfast was happening, and someone came over and was like, "Oh, there's appears to be a bit of a mess in the toilets, in the gents' toilets."
You have to clean it up.
And so the manager was like, "Oh, Ross, can you go and have a look at that, please?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll go and have a look and see what's going on." And so I walked in. Sort of like, as soon as I opened the door, you could smell that something wasn't right
This
in
is
there.
already
It was
funny.
disgusting. And so I went to the furthest cubicle and pushed the door open. And I swear to God, I do not know how they got shit where they did. It was over the toilet, all over the walls, on the ceiling, and then there was a bag in there with just some sort of like clothes sticking out of it that was covered in shit as well. And so yeah, I went back out and spoke to the hotel manager, and I was like, "Yeah, it's not a mess. It's a mess in there. That's
It's
pretty
not
bad.
a mess.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
is
a
a
mess.
mess." And she was like, "Right, okay. Well,
Like, don't worry, boss.
are you going to clean it then?" I was just like, "Fuck that! I am not touching that. The
Are
fucking."
you gonna clean it?
And so yeah,
What bit did you work?
I was just receptionist.
Well,
Oh,
allegedly,
receptionist, go clean the bathroom. Did you not have
Allegedly.
cleaners?
he was receptionist under the name of Scatman John, so they thought he could deal with the job.
But yeah, so no, I
Oh,
just like outright refused to. And we ended up getting like some professional cleaners or something in.
A professional cleaner.
Wearing
Yeah, when he-
hazmat suits.
with a pair of gloves and a scarring pad or something.
I heard another story, not as bad as that, I don't think, but so just in like you have those like shitty like local mall things, one of those
Yeah.
where it's like those and like they had like really gross toilets. But I like needed a toilet, so they're like, oh, go to it. Like, literally, there was just like horrible shit like everywhere in this toilet, and I just like immediately was there like, okay, well, I'm not going to the toilet anymore. That's not the worst part. The woman who was in the toilet before me had shit all over the back of her trousers.
Oh god.
She was like some old lady and had shit all over the back of her trousers and was like walking out, and I was just had to walk behind her, and there was a big queue to like sort of leave, and I was stuck behind this woman just like, Jesus Christ, how do you not know that?
That's pretty bad.
I've got another one, another story. In primary school, we had like 2 toilets that were basically the same room in near places, but they had like a wall between them, and they're both the gents' loo, and but there was like a gap over the wall. It was really weird. But I walked in one fine afternoon. I was in year 4, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But I walked in, and I really, really, really needed to poo. And there was 2 cubicles in this specific loo toilets places. And one of them was locked for some unknown reason. And the other, as I walked in, a fat midget kid opened
Wow.
the door, came
Okay.
out,
Throw in that word.
came out.
Isaac is the most PC person of the group.
He came out and he saw me, and he had spiky hair as well. It was cool. He saw me and full on sprinted with all his might out of that room and out the door without washing his hands or anything. Just sprinted out. I was like, oh, I wonder why that is. So I walked in because I needed to poo, and oh god, it was awful.
So
It was.
Isaac would
It
like
was-
to welcome everyone to the racist shitcast.
That wasn't
Yeah,
racist.
so
You were racist earlier.
Isaac, fat midget kid, you can't call people fat. Jesus Christ.
That wasn't racist in any way, though, Joel. Come on.
Okay,
John
you
is
go.
pretty-
You go
he
around.
knows about these sort of things.
Yeah, you go around calling people midgets and see how they like
It
that.
might be offensive, but it's in no way. Look, midgets aren't a race, okay?
Isaac,
You
fucking
can't.
hell.
Don't forget, guys, I'm PC principal.
Right, let's move on from this very, very quickly before Isaac gets us in big trouble. And I'm going to ask Isaac a question, so I don't know why I'm fucking saying that. Kazoos in schools? What the fuck's going on with that?
Okay. So, my current school, I'm in my last year of school, and for some reason, kazoos are now big. So it all started when
Big?
yeah,
Are
they're
they
like the world's
in
biggest
size?
kazoo. No, shut up, Ross. I'm telling a story. How about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. And so it all started when people got into that who's that foreign guy on YouTube who does the kazoo music?
Yeah, I know
Yes.
who you're
Yeah,
about.
we
Yeah.
all know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know
Yeah.
who he is. He's
And
pretty good.
yeah, and so it was like all that, and
Obsessed.
everyone's we started listening to him, me and my friends, and it was like
Yeah.
really cool. And then they started, no, shut up, he's British. Anyway, he's not foreign. Listen,
So it's NerdCubed
the
and the
moron.
Yogscast.
And shush, and
Nerdcube's the best.
my friends got really into Undertale, which I'm not even gonna bother with just because of the fans are just no. And
you know what, Isaac? Fuck you.
yeah. And he done a lot of he did
He's
a
done
lot of
covers.
like Undertale covers, and they started singing the songs, and they were like, hey, let's get kazoos. So they started kazooing the songs. 3 of my friends have kazoos now, and they started bringing them to school. And then in their computer science class is like 11 people, which is like really small. But and my music class only has 9 people in it, so it's pretty cool. But they did like a whole song in their computer science class to their teacher. Just because their teacher's also like my physics teacher. He's a science teacher, but he's like a really techie guy. And once he brought an Oculus Rift into school, and that was pretty cool. And they did that. And then kazoos got like huge, and then loads of other people bought kazoos. and they just pass them around. So those kazoos are probably very diseased and overplayed.
You
Can
say
I just
pop
say that
pop
I
and rank like
think
they're drugs.
So
telling stories.
well, there are drugs in our school, obviously. In fact, some
Yeah,
of my
fucking kazoos apparently.
close-
Inhalers?
no,
so-
but
Just
If
yeah.
I want a kazoo so hard, you need an inhaler.
Just-
How's that?
Do a drugs raid. Just check what school Isaac Allen goes to. Should be able to help you out.
Don't do that, please. And
I know people who like kazoos, but not because of that. Because of like that shitty like '90s video, like with the kazoo kid, where it's that really creepy kid with like the bowl cut who does in 30-minute video about kazooing with friends.
I have no idea what you're on about.
No.
It's basically this really shitty like video from like the '90s where it's just this kid and he's there like, I have no friends, but I have my kazoo, and there's songs.
Did you make this
And
video?
they
Maybe
made it
whoever-
in.
It's funny because I was going to ask if you made it, Isaac.
Oh, Joe.
Maybe
There's
whoever-
like it turned into like vines, so now lots of people know it. Although
Maybe
lots of
worth
people
it.
are shouting "newt newt," and it's just the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, the problem with like the kazoos in my school is that to play a kazoo you really have to like be able to sing. No one
What?
who owns one in my
Sorry. What?
No, he's right.
I'm right. Shut up.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
You,
Where do you think the noise comes from?
you've got to be able to pitch it to play a kazoo.
There's no like holes on the kazoo like a flute.
Is there not?
Idiot.
See,
Oh
I was
my
just laughing
God.
about the fact that
Really?
Isaac has spent all this time going, oh, all the fucking kazoo players, and he's like, see, to play a kazoo, you need all these different technical skills. It's just like, alright then, you're definitely
I know
not the one who
kazoos are
fucking
cool.
started
They're
it.
just overplayed. But like you need to be able to
Fucking
sing
what?
Fucking
realistically,
hipster over here.
because otherwise it just sounds awful. It just sounds like a bad singing duck.
Isaac did like kazoos before they were cool, though.
I
Yeah.
did. I liked them before
They were
all
cool.
like
Yeah, what you said.
all the cool people started playing them. But in like a non-hip.
It's like a sad loser who just sat and played
No,
kazoos in the
guys,
corner
guys.
while everybody does.
He did clarify, not in a hipster way.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Oh, that's
he
alright. then.
clarified not in a hipster way, even though it's everything hipster, just not in a hipster way.
Shut
so.
up, Joe. I'm trying to sound cool.
Well,
Yeah,
you've already
would never
said that
happen.
step a long time ago.
Yeah, well,
Nice one. Good
Good
comeback.
talk, Isaac. Well done. Proud of you.
Oh, dear.
anyway,
So,
anyway,
I want
um,
to ask Barry, before we
Hi.
actually started the podcast, you were telling us about a story when you broke someone's leg. So,
No. Right. It sounds worse than it is.
sure.
I just broke someone's leg.
Good start.
He was being a bit of a dick, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
sounding a lot
right.
better now.
Yeah, he was just being a dick. I can't even remember.
I broke
what
So
his
it was.
I kidnapped his family, chopped his
I
fingers
can't
off, and then
remember.
broke his
Joe,
leg.
Joe, where are you getting this information from? She just said that she broke his leg.
Yeah, I have my
There's
No,
a
no, no, it
kidnapping
sounds
involved.
worse than it was, but I can't even remember what he did. But I did get instant karma because I did break my ankle at the same time. So it's fine.
What
Let me
the
guess, you
fuck
kicked
were you
his leg
doing?
and you broke his leg and
I
your
kicked his
ankle.
leg so hard I broke his leg. And
Yeah, I guess that's what happened. It's so predictable. Like I broke his leg and in the process broke my ankle. Like what other way is there to do that? You kicked
I don't
it
know. I could fall over or something.
out of pure rage. You broke your own ankle by taking your anger out on some
See,
other
I find
person.
it funny because if you just kicked with the heel in the side of the knee, you would have definitely broken his leg without breaking your ankle. And Isaac's there saying, "How do you manage to not break your ankle?" It's like, well, there you go. Just aim at
well,
the right
it's
fucking
like-
point.
No, I'm
14
saying that I've
times, so-
kicked people before and never broken my ankle.
But did you break their leg in the process?
No. Why are you
weren't
kicking
them hard.
someone that hard?
Yeah,
Because-
Jesus, Isaac, you've never broken someone's leg. What sort of person are you? Fuck.
Dude, don't forget he's middle and upper class kind of style school and everything, with their hard asses, with kazoos and DSs. They
Don't
understand what it's like.
Don't even get me started on the problems with my school, because you just have to say the head teacher's name and then it's all good.
Why?
I
Okay.
don't even
Do you
want to
just
get
say it
into
3 times in the mirror and spin around, and all of a sudden they appear right in front of you? Do they then tell you to bend over and pull their trousers down?
My head teacher, okay.
I think I could beat this story, but carry on, Isaac.
My head teacher, picture Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah.
That's my head teacher.
So not
Okay.
as bad as Michael Gove then.
No, God no.
My head teacher, the
What a-
year after I left school, ran away to Thailand with one of the sixth formers.
Well, I did actually
I-
have a teacher in my school who found out they were having multiple affairs on their husband with all the kids in the school. That was interesting to find out.
All the
afterwards.
kids.
Well,
Including you.
I say all of the kids. I mean most of the kids in my class, and I will not be ashamed to say I did miss out on that because she was quite attractive. It was
I was
like,
gonna say,
well,
I thought you were gonna say you'll not be ashamed to say that you partook in it.
no,
I thought that's where that was
I
going.
wasn't so
I
lucky.
literally thought you were gonna admit to that.
No, I wasn't that lucky. As
Poor
bad
thing.
as it sounds. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it is bad,
Well,
but it's not
what
the
do you mean
worst
it's not the
thing out of
worst?
It's not the worst thing to say about what I've done at school.
Okay,
So-
I was gonna say, I thought you were saying it's not the worst thing that's happened in this, in like.
In
that
my
sort
school?
of
Oh,
thing.
definitely not. No, not at
So
all.
what's the worst thing that happened in
He
your?
does go to school in the northeast.
There was a not the worst, but there was a point where even I was like picked up by the throat against a fence. So you know, it's not we're not at your hard ass school of DSs and
I
kazoos.
heard that as by offence.
Oh, I did that to someone.
Of course
Sorry,
you did.
hard.
I
Alright,
mean, I'm
sorry.
not a violent person at all.
Did you then kick them and break your ankle and their leg?
No,
Just ripped their throat
it
off,
was the
that's
same
all.
person.
My
Yeah,
biology teacher. Can I say this?
No.
Yeah. I mean, you've still...
Biology teacher. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Ross,
He
take the
Oh,
shovel
quite-
away from him. Get him the JCB.
quite a few years ago now. Actually, it was a long time ago.
I mean,
he's
he's only 16, but...
he was
yeah.
about 50 at the time
Oh jeez.
when one of the year 11s left.
Mm.
They got married.
Great
I had
story there, Isaac.
2 or
Tell it
3
again
kids.
before unicorns.
I ain't saying
What I'm
she no
saying
gold
is
digger.
he's now. What I'm saying is he's now 60 and she's like 20 odd.
Yeah, it's pretty odd.
Yeah.
We had a game at our school. We had to do 24-hour camps quite a lot.
Wait, what?
We had to do 24-hour camps quite a lot.
You
Where
just camped out
we
at
would-
school.
No, they
Yeah,
ran around flapping their arms, saying how flamboyant they were.
Yo,
Carry on, Barry.
but you were allowed to sleep in these 24-hour camps, but obviously you wouldn't sleep if you weren't like a massive pussy. So I never went to sleep, but we started a game because we had a really creepy teacher whose first name was mine. We started a game called Not Now, Martin, where you had to try and get as far into someone else's sleeping bag as you could before they noticed. And as soon as they noticed, they had to like go, "Not now, Martin." You had to get out. I was really
I
good at that
I
game.
wonder why that was the name of the game. I wonder why.
Isaac, you caught on quickly there.
I mean, we had the classic teacher who's left now. Luckily, he was a DT teacher who would just drop pencils and look up girl skirts. But that was like the classic thing.
See,
The
as a-
classic. You say that as if that sort of
Yeah, as
happens
if
all the
that's
time.
supposed to be normal.
Does that not
or
happen
right.
in every school? I thought that was like a
No.
common thing.
I mean, at the most in my school, we had a teacher that everybody said was a paedophile.
When I was doing church stuff, the priest always told me what a good altar boy I was, and that I needed to be punished. But that's normal, right?
Sorry, hang on. Before Joel starts speaking, then I think Charlie just said something about a paedophile in his school.
I think she did.
Well, he's not actually a paedophile. It's just that he was kind of creepy, and then he died, and then everyone was like, "I loved him so much." But yeah, everybody was like, "He's a paedophile."
Sorry, I just remembered something really fucking funny on that. There was a guy who wasn't a paedophile, but allegedly he looked like an absolute arsehole and was a cunt to people.
What?
He allegedly, and he was an IT
Looked
tech
like
at
one.
my school, and let's just say that at some point he actually got pushed into a room, locked in there, and they held him in there for like 3 hours.
Oh,
And he was crying and shit. Allegedly.
We locked kids in a cupboard in our form room and left him there, and like it was the end of the day, and like our teacher went in to mark some stuff, and apparently she could just hear him singing "Grease Lightning," and that's what alerted her to the fact that he was locked in the cupboard.
Why Grease Lightning?
Why not?
Don't you always sing that when you're claustrophobic and stuck in a cupboard? I do.
No, I sing
See, what Isaac
Nice
tried
one.
to do then was go for a joke, but he couldn't think of a song quick enough to imply that he was stuck in a cupboard.
Yeah.
Isn't
You're
there a
trying-
song called,
You're right.
isn't there a
you're
song
right.
called Trapped in the Closet or something?
I mean, Isaac's been trapped in the closet for a long time, so.
Oh,
Oh, good one, Barry. Not heard that one before.
got him.
That wasn't me.
Hilarious.
Charlie,
Oh, was
not
it?
Barry, but you know.
Okay, then.
what the fuck ever.
It's usually the problem I had there is it's usually Barry saying those sorts of things. Also, Barry's light was going around her picture in the Skype
Barry's
chat.
light was going around.
The blue border when someone talks in Skype that was going around Barry.
Oh, I could have
I'd say-
sworn you meant her lantern was just, like flying around outside your house.
I mean, like the
Green
Green Lantern.
You've
Corps.
known me for like 2 months. I'm pretty sure me and Barry speak a lot differently, so.
No, the
No,
problem
no,
was
apparently
that
you're
you
both
don't
exactly
insult me
the
like
same.
that. That's like a new low for you, Charlie.
Oh.
Isaac, could I just say you don't want to get onto the Green Lantern stuff because you know what happened last time?
So, let's recap so far this podcast. Isaac has said some stuff about some people, once or twice. He said some other very bad stuff to really talk about, I think. And he's also now just said all women sound the same. So, everyone's going to love you,
Now,
Isaac.
hang on, Joel. Put words in my mouth much.
Tumblr, if you want anyone, take
Not
Isaac.
anything Joel has lately, but okay.
I'm gonna get
We won't-
destroyed by Tumblr now.
We won't miss Isaac. You can take him. That's fine. We're perfectly okay with it.
This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for me, guys. So you gotta watch yourselves.
I mean,
To be fair,
you're quite
I
a
mean,
hero.
like, you and Ross are in the same Southwest Facebook group, so me and Ross could still be friends without you.
Yeah.
I
Fuck you,
brought
Isaac.
everyone here together. We're good friends because of me.
Sure.
We're
I
good
wouldn't say
friends.
good or
No.
friends, really.
I mean, you'll notice that some of us went bowling and you didn't get invited, but
Did you guys
whatever.
actually go bowling together?
Yeah,
We all went
we
bowling
did.
together,
Yeah.
all of us.
there's
Where?
photos and videos and everything.
I
in
won
Taunton.
twice.
You guys were. Was that?
Listen to him.
Isaac, are you struggling with this concept? So bowling, right? It's a thing
Ross
that a
is
group
really
of people
bad at
can
it.
do together. Except that I won a game, but whatever.
You actually.
Yeah, and then, like, Barry, like, thrashed you at it.
I obliterated you.
Yes, bowling
I-
still exists, Isaac.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Okay, hang on. Let's stop a second. Isaac, you really seem to be struggling with this.
Who went?
Me,
The whole
Charlie,
group,
Ross, Elizabeth, Siraj.
everyone except you.
No.
And Bammy. Bammy came down for it as well.
Yeah.
No, you're lying. You are. You're having me on.
No, we're
There's
not
no
having you on.
pictures anywhere in the group.
You'd actually be surprised because whilst we were there, we actually saw Gavin and Meg bowling in the lane next to us. It was absolutely great.
Nah, you're lying.
No,
I mean,
I'm being completely serious.
Nah, you're lying.
Isaac, if you check the pictures on the group, you'll see photos of bowling scoreboards and a picture of Barry and Charlie in the same car.
And all of us singing. What
And
were we
also-
And
singing?
you'll also see us playing Cards
Barry's
Against Humanity
Boots.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Was I invited to this?
No.
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 Was I legitimately not invited?
You
To be fair,
legitimately
nobody
were.
would just be invited.
No, it's me, Barry, and Charlie.
So it was just.
Yes, it was exactly what he said. It was just him, Charlie, and Barry. Is it that hard to comprehend?
Did I? Why wasn't I
You know
invited
what?
though?
Let's take
Because
the
no one
title
was
of Nivag
invited.
away from Siraj and give it
The-
to
the
Isaac.
only-
The amount of
Hang on a
words he
minute.
said
No, the
this
only
podcast.
pictures in the group is the logo and the Avengers thing that I made. So
I just
No,
sent it to you
that.
in Skype, honey.
I mean, unless I was really hallucinating on Sunday, I think I definitely went out bowling.
Yeah.
someone just called me the new Gavin. I don't think I can live up to that.
I always thought Siraj was the new Gavin.
Yeah, but then I've got to say, even after that, where he's going, what, what, what? It's like, okay, well, I can't even debate it.
No, I didn't.
So,
I sent
Isaac,
it to the wrong group in Skype. Hang on.
you did, yeah.
Sorry.
So, Isaac, you okay? Have you understood the concept yet?
Of bowling,
Of a small group of us going bowling?
I'm just a bit offended that I wasn't invited. Really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I wasn't
you're a
invited
long
either.
Nobody
way
else
away.
was invited.
Isaac's like, I don't care about anyone else. I'm special.
Me and
No,
Charlie
I
live
just-
in the same area of the country, and Barry has a car. You know, it was
Oh.
sort of how it happened, really.
It wasn't like we all travelled to go somewhere. I mean, I just like walked like 30 minutes away, and
We should all go ice skating in Basingstoke.
Why?
Basingstoke isn't actually that
Basingstoke.
far away. Like, I'm not being funny, I probably could have popped into Basingstoke on the way.
Oh my!
next time. We can do that next time.
Maybe.
Okay, so I've got to ask, why the fuck has everyone decided that in Minecraft the best thing to do is just build an obnoxiously fucking huge house or sign?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I was like, we have the logo, and everyone's just built it like miles away from it.
Yeah, the thing is, we had a plot of
Well,
land.
like you and your little house on the hill.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm right
recap.
next to it.
Recap here. We were choosing somewhere to have our area, and we were like, okay, this area is good. We'll just have houses across here and have a bridge. Blah blah blah. That's gonna be great. Anyway, I start building my house up, and then about 15 minutes later, I hear Barry go, "Oh, Joel, why have you got your house so close?" I turn around and she's built this fucking huge, obnoxious house. I'm like,
Yeah.
why the fuck have
So-
you built that?
To be fair, Joel, I saw this from in front, and I saw what was going on, and Barry started building there before you did.
Well, Barry's got like a huge glass box,
Look, I have an excuse for this. I have
With an
no concept of
obnoxious
size
chair.
at all.
Anyway,
and
anyway,
it's too big.
My point was, we were going to have the land there, so we would have been able to have the logo there and have everyone's houses around the logo in a nice fashion. Instead, because most of the
see-
ground was taken up, we had to move the logo to the side.
See, I never thought the intention was to have the houses round the logo. I thought we were just going to build along the river, as we've done, and then have a logo out to the side.
Look,
Which
I
we've
don't
done.
really care about building on the logo. I just want not
I was
like.
just sad
Like
because
the problem we have is it looks unnatural. We have like a glass like modern like what was it industry that Barry made
Muddy
next to
Industries. Get it right.
like a
Right.
fishing like log cabin right next to it, and right next to that we have a lighthouse, and right next to that we have a barn.
Are you
A
calling my
sorry, hang on.
pagoda a lighthouse?
There's no lighthouse anywhere.
He's calling my fucking pagoda a lighthouse. What Isaac's doing?
He is.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, what? Like your little like fucking circle on top of
At
the
least
hill?
mine is
Yeah.
small. Mine is small and it fits. You
it's
guys
not
have
built.
obnoxious buildings.
Yours-
Yours
like,
is small,
You
isn't it?
spent like 10 minutes building it and then you logged out. All you did was put a fence, put a couple of like nether bricks down, and then that's it. That's all
I've
you've
finished
done.
it now.
Can I do just want to say I have no concept of size at all.
Can confirm.
Our server looks like the New York
Must
of
refrain from
the
joke.
Marvel.
That's why I
Really?
said can confirm. But, whatever.
I have no
Our
reference of
server
size.
looks
Isaac
like
said, yes!
our server looks like the Marvel version, the Marvel Comics version of New York. You got like Stark Tower at the back of the
Metropolitan.
building, Oscorp.
Metropolis. What
Don't be
corp?
so salty.
All
Oscorp.
these like obnoxious buildings.
What's
What
Oscorp?
do you mean? What's Oscorp?
Gosh.
What's Oscorp?
You say what's Oscorp?
Yeah.
It's the fucking Spider-Man building.
Have you read a Spider-Man comic? Spider-Man's like the most well-known superhero ever, and
He's
you're
also the
asking what
overdone
Oscorp
superhero
is.
ever. I mean, there's more Spider-Man films than like I know people. So
Yeah.
Right. Oh, is that with Dr. Octopus?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
can I
with...
just say something that
It's
probably
where
make
Doctor
Isaac kill me?
It's where Doctor
I-
Octopus and the Vulture have their gay relationship.
It's where they hang out with Spider-Man.
Can I just say something?
Go on.
I have never seen a Spider-Man film like ever, any Spider-Man film all the way through ever.
Yeah, nor have I.
Spider-Man
How?
2 was the only decent one.
I've
You
Because
see
also,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man's
3.
super
I've also-
boring, and there's like fucking 20 of them with like 10 different Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 1
like
and
the
3
Tobey
were
Maguire
bad.
ones.
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 were bad. The only decent one has been Spider-Man 2.
No, I don't like the Tobey Maguire ones. I prefer Andrew Garfield, but
Because you have
I
no
think
taste
Can I
in
just
films,
point
okay?
out, I have a tattoo on
Joel,
my arm
shut
that
up.
proves that I know nothing about Marvel.
What's
So
your
since-
tattoo? Did it just say I know nothing about Marvel?
Yeah, that's what
Probably
it says.
DC tattoo.
Probably
Yeah.
is. DC nerd.
Some of us saw it while we were bowling.
Wait, Isaac, did you just call her a DC nerd?
I may or may not have done.
Yes, because, there's no such thing as a Marvel nerd either.
You know,
Don't
I
you
realised
worry.
what I said.
I mean,
I
Isaac
re-
is fisted by Spider-Man every day, and yet he's like slagging off Barry.
I realised what I said after I said it. To be fair,
So, seeing as we've moved on to Marvel and Spider-Man, we should probably briefly cover a spoiler-free version of Civil War.
just
I'm
'cause-
gonna say out of this, I'm full of salt.
Can I just say Black Panther's ass was incredible and I liked it?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
did
say,
not pay
I'm gonna
attention
say
to
Yeah.
it.
three things. The first one was, "'Tis good."
yes,
The second one is
very good.
Ermagerd Spooderman.
Kill
The
yourself.
third one is I Want More.
I went to watch it with my 10-year-old nephew, and on the way back, he was like, "I don't even see why Black Widow's in it. Like, what's the point?" I was like, "Probably need to be a little bit older to appreciate why she's in that movie."
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
my problem with the film, spoiler-free, is it didn't, overwhelm me or anything. It felt rather underwhelming, and I won't go into why because of the fact that that would go into
Spoiler.
spoiler territory. So,
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say about it, I think someone here said this first time, totally stealing someone else's line.
which,
Um,
the reason
it
I haven't
would
said it
be-
is because it could be considered spoilery.
Are we about to say the same thing?
If you're going to talk about the thing that I told you, and you said to multiple people already.
No, it's not that. No,
Okay.
It's about the
It's,
thing I'm salty about.
maybe I can't remember what you're salty about.
Just
You
say
know
it,
what?
Ross. I
Fuck
can
it,
always
I won't-
bleep it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's just the fact that it should have been. It would have been better off being an Avengers movie.
I said that.
Yeah.
Barry said it. So
Yeah,
That's
I,
not a
um,
spoiler.
an
at
Avengers
all.
movie.
I agree with
I'm
that.
pretty
Well,
sure
it
people
wasn't.
know that there's few people in it.
The
I
only
don't,
reason
because
it wasn't. The only reason it was Captain America Civil War and wasn't just Civil War was because
Bucky.
normal movie goers wouldn't really understand if it was just what the context is, and B because it originally was gonna have barely any Iron Man or the other characters in it. It was mainly just gonna be Captain America, Bucky, and Falcon, and that was just gonna be it. But
I can understand why it is like Captain America because it's Captain America's story in the end. It's
Yeah.
told
yeah,
his perspective. It's about his relationship with Bucky.
Definitely.
So I think that's why
Sadly not
I see it as not
they,
being Avengers.
they made it work, and people people criticize Robert Downey Jr. because he always says like in this film he said, "Oh yeah, Iron Man a bigger part in this film, and people are like, oh, he just wants the glory,
No,
he just wants to be in
comics.
the film. But that would make so much more sense. It makes so much more sense to like the comics, the story. It made the film so much better in every way, and you wouldn't have had the amazing fight scenes that you did get in the film.
Agreed.
The only problem I had with it, there was a kid, probably about 10 or so, sitting in front of me, and there was a bit where War Machine, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm just going to say War Machine lands like bad,
sake.
like in a badass way.
I think that's in the trailer, so.
No, not that bit. He lands in a badass way
Oh.
and aims some weapons, and you weren't expecting it, and I was just like, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But the kid in front of me just screams out, oh, War Machine! I was like, why?
Because he's a kid.
That might have been my nephew.
But it was not. I was like, you just ruined this scene for me.
Was
It wasn't like it wasn't really.
You
like
sound
an
so
emotional-
entitled. I bet when you were younger and you watched the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Spider-Man came out, you were like, oh, Spider-Man, because you're a kid and you were excited, but you were just like, fuck off, kid. Who cares about your dreams? Don't ruin
Yeah.
the film for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Okay, so
like,
Isaac also hates kids. This podcast.
No,
Yeah.
because when I was a kid and I got taken, like, every now and then I get taken to the cinema. I was like, it was nailed into my head, right? You don't talk in the cinema. You talk, you get thrown out. You stay silent for the whole thing. Don't even breathe and make noises. So I was like, okay. So I just sat there quietly.
Hold your breath for 2 hours.
So, so this segues on quite nicely to something that's been in the news recently, and I'd be interested to see what people think about this. But there's an American chain of cinemas. I'm trying to find which chain it is now.
Alamo Drafthouse?
AMC.
Yeah, the Alamo. I know what you're on. I know
Yeah,
what you're gonna
who
say.
are thinking about introducing texting-friendly screens.
No.
So
Oh,
basically, anyone.
I thought you were
if
gonna
this-
talk about the Alamo, like just not letting people talk.
Ah, right. Yeah, no. They're just thinking about. Yeah, so if you're in one of these screenings, then you can text. And the idea being that everyone goes into that screening knowing that there could be light going on around them, and
Well,
yeah, what
No,
people
I don't
think.
want to. I don't want to partake in any of that.
The cinema
Well, no,
next to me.
You didn't hear what Ross said, I think, which is the fact that they'll have those screenings so people who want to text along can
Well,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
I
then
know, I
you'll
know
be
that, but
fine.
I'm just saying I wouldn't go.
The only issue
And-
I'd have is the fact that I imagine policing would be so much fucking harder, because the whole reason they don't let you take out your phone is because phones are such good quality cameras nowadays that you
You
can
could record it.
also record it. And I
Yeah.
can only imagine how difficult it would be to police that, and also if how many interruptions you'd get from every now and then when someone would put up their phone or whatever and they're texting with their phone face up, and then someone has to come in and check that they're not recording the film and go through all that.
Yeah.
Equally, though, I mean, and this would be down to the individual chain for policing, I would have thought. But is there not the argument to be made that actually, within a few days of a film being released, if not before, a movie quality version has generally been leaked these days? Does someone recording it on a phone really matter?
I'd
I don't
say yes.
understand.
I'd say yes, because it generally you'll find films are leaked maybe a day or 3 or whatever after the films came out. But with how good, yet again, with how good phones cameras are nowadays, if they were just like, yeah, fuck it, why not, just record it. First of all, that person can then share it with all their friends, and that's less people who will bother seeing the film. Second of all, that could quite possibly be better quality than some of the leaked footage already. It's like why they don't just go, fuck it, we'll just release it online for people to buy, and if they buy it and then just share it with everyone, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
But the cinema near where I live actually does like a text service, so you can text to get food taken to your table.
Okay.
So there's always people texting.
Yeah, like there's quite a few places that do that sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, order food while you eat. And some people, like some places, like they get waiters and that, and some places they do something like that. But what I think is they should do, I got like the perfect idea for this sort of thing. I like the idea of having a meal during like during the film.
So
and
you
just
mean like
eat
how
it there.
Americans already
But-
do it?
Order it like outside, like when like you get your tickets, and that's like, and then you order your food like there, and you show your seat position, like your seat number, that's the one, and then they just bring it there. That'd be great.
But someone's still got to come into the screening
Yeah.
event, haven't they, and put the food
Yeah, but
down in
then
front
they
of
don't
you.
have to talk though, because when you're ordering food
You
there,
don't have to
Yeah,
talk
but-
anyway. You can just write it down.
no,
Yeah,
but
I
they'll
mean-
come in, they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna take your order. What do you want?
But isn't that what they do at the? Oh, I could be wrong on this. I only know it based on that bit from the podcast with Ray and Gavin. But don't they just write it down on a piece of paper and?
Sorry, just
it gets
for
put out.
people who may not know what podcast you're talking about, which one?
So it was in the Rooster Teeth podcast. They were talking about pizza being put on set and Ray stealing Gavin's pizza instead of taking his own. But yeah, and I think the concept of what they do at the Alamo is you write it down on a bit of paper and they pick up your order and they come back with the food and put it down in front of you. And it's only if there's a problem that any talking happens.
That is exactly how they do it. Yeah, I
That
can
is
confirm.
fair enough. I like that.
Well, thank you, Isaac, for
Oh,
liking
food?
it. I'm sure the Alamo will go ahead with that idea now.
That's got my seal of approval right there.
And that's
Good.
all that
Alamo,
matters, because you're
If you're
special.
listening, then Isaac approves. You'll have his business. Yeah.
That is if you
I mean-
want the business of someone who Tumblr completely hates.
No, Tumblr loves me.
And someone who
Not
doesn't live
after
in the United
this.
States.
Tumblr does not love you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realistically hurt Tumblr in any way.
You hear
Uh,
that? It,
you don't-
even emotional and mental don't count as actually hurting to Isaac. It's only physical abuse, and even then, you
Yeah.
just need to man up. That's what Isaac
Also-
thinks.
Also, he's got no remorse. He knows he hurt you, and he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's saying that's not much.
Are
Yeah.
you putting words in my mouth again?
He's putting more
Well, it's
than
better
just
than
words
me
in your
putting
mouth.
something else.
Oh, that one was bad.
Great job. You can tell the difference between vaginas now.
Sorry.
Wow.
Funnily enough, I think it might have just been voices, not
Can we
vaginas.
get like a spot the difference going?
How about no? How about no? I don't want to see that, Isaac. I don't know why you do.
It's because Isaac's never seen one before.
It's true. It's true. You are not wrong.
How is Megan?
Oh god.
Oh, Ross.
Hey, someone should send this podcast to her.
You're gonna hunt her down first.
Isaac / Megan
I'm
is
very
my
good at doing that.
I need to quickly go to my Facebook.
Look how quickly he panics. Oh dear.
Oh
Right,
god, I have
so-
to delete her and make her delete her Facebook.
So Charlie, I've got something I need to talk about with you.
There you go.
Why the fuck has Siraj been playing Smite without me?
Ooh.
Can I just
Oh.
say he's playing
So-
Smite right now?
Oh, fucker. So, recap.
Okay.
Basically,
So, hang on,
in
hang
our
on.
little group, I started talking about Smite at one point, because it's a MOBA that I absolutely love playing. I've been playing it for 3 or 4 years now. I play it all the time. Charlie got interested and started playing it. Then Siraj started playing it because of her, and he never fucking added me. He never plays with me.
He's scared to play with you, Joe. Can I just
So-
say I played it?
So they're like, yeah,
Well,
you
live
play with.
on top.
At the most, I said to Siraj, like, yeah, if you play with Joel, make sure you actually start the party so that you don't get shoved into a match with loads of people who have played actual ranked matches.
This is
But I didn't say, fuck Joel, don't add Joel on Smite. I was just there like, yeah, just don't let Joel start the party, otherwise you're gonna get your ass smashed.
I don't like being
Oh,
party
so it's
leader
your
anyway.
fault. So it's
What
your
I also
fault.
want to say is that we sent a thing around just to find out who was available for doing the podcast tonight, and Siraj said no, and he's now playing Smite.
Yeah, he had a date with
Audience?
Smite.
If
Siraj
you're
is,
listening,
like, sick, and like I've Skyped him a few times to play Smite, and he's been like coughing and like dying. But because he's coughing and dying and isn't doing anything, all he's doing is playing Smite. He, in like the space of a week, he has surpassed the level that I was at Smite just because he's been playing it every single day, all day.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few days off work end of last week, and sort of like every time I had Steam open playing something, it would just come up. Siraj is playing
You
Smite.
I
You
actually
have
had
him
that the
on
other day.
Steam? You guys have him on Steam? He hasn't added me on Steam.
I don't
Oh,
think
he's
I've
added me on
added
Steam,
you
I
on Steam.
never
I'm
do
having a
anything.
fucking word with him at the end of this.
Ross
Joel, have I-
asked my for my Steam. He didn't even ask me. He was just there like, Ross, watch
Yeah.
Charlie.
No, Charlie, you added me on Steam, so that's alright.
I don't
I've
think
got-
any of you have me on Steam.
Mother-
So.
I don't
got
think I
yours.
have.
got
I
you
don't
on
have
Steam,
Joel.
Barry,
I
I'm
don't-
pretty sure I have you, considering we played Damned together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was really
I
good
want
at
to go
that
to my
game.
friends and see
I'm-
how out of damn it out of
Right
you
now,
guys
Isaac.
who I've got.
Good
Isaac,
words.
English
Oh
words
no,
good.
I have you, Barry. Barry, I have you as a friend. I also
Yeah.
have Charlie,
that's
and I
right.
have Siraj. That's all I have.
I've got
Can I-
Barry. I haven't got you, Isaac.
No, I don't have you. I don't have Joel.
Can I just
This is riveting.
This
just
is what we
mention
do.
how good I was at that game, Damned? Don't you think, Joe?
We need to play more of it.
Yeah, funnily enough, me and Charlie were saying the other day that we need to play more of it, just for that moment where I jumped out of my fucking skin.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Right, yeah, because you guys had the scary part in Damned, surviving so little time.
I was so scared of
No, if you-
myself when I was playing the Munster.
If you remember that game that we played when we were in that forest.
Oh yeah,
and
the
you
game
just
where
used-
I had full insanity going on, and you guys were like, "What are
And
you
you-
moaning about?"
Yeah, and you used me as bait.
I did not use you as a bait.
You
I
said in
can't
the video
remember.
you used me
I
as
can't
bait.
remember. So
You literally, as I died, you said in the video, I knew I could use you as bait. Oh, fuck you, Joel.
I didn't know that if you walked up to the scary girl that she would kill you, so I just like walked up to her and looked in her face, and then I just died immediately.
yeah, I remember. I was just like, "Hi there, turn around, Barry, turn around."
And then there was the game that we played right at the end where I was the killer and everyone's internet just freaked out.
Crapped out, yeah.
And so I sort of like, you literally caught up to Barry and then she just disappeared off the screen and out of the game. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
We need to play more of it. It makes
do.
such brilliant work for videos and everything.
Yeah.
But if we're playing it again, you motherfuckers need to survive long enough for insanity to be a thing, or I'm turning it off, because fuck dealing with that again on my own.
Yeah, it didn't look fun in the video.
Did anyone
No,
notice
fucking wasn't.
my quick toilet break?
No, but
Not
Yeah.
until you just mentioned
thanks
it.
for
Now that
bringing it
you've
up so that
said
now
it.
people know that you've actually left the podcast and they'll listen back and go, oh, here's where Isaac leaves. Piece of shit.
No, I'll just cut it
You're a
out.
piece of shit, to be fair. Alex.
Yeah, cut out the whole podcast
Yeah.
until Isaac comes back.
Hang on, I just want to highlight what Barry just said. Why?
Why what?
In what way?
Why
What did
not?
she say then? If you're
She
highlighting
said
it.
that. What? She said,
Alright, Nivag.
It wasn't
Okay.
actually me. I think it was Charlie.
No, that doesn't say jack shit.
Are you sure? I think it might actually have been Siraj.
no, it was definitely Barry.
Here, Siraj, Siraj.
Again, because I saw the blue border around the name.
I don't
Time,
think
but
my name-
so
Nice
I-
highlight there, by the way, Isaac. We really got to
Yeah.
the bottom of that.
Why
That's
am
all-
I? Why am I? You know
Why-
what you said.
What did I say?
You said that I was a piece of shit.
Oh, I just always tell the truth because I'm a good person.
But how?
It's very easy, don't say lies.
No,
Don't
how
lie.
am I a piece of poopy? In what way?
The fact that you don't know the difference between any females, we may
That's
as well
not
all just
true.
be the same to you.
That's not true.
He doesn't care about your eyes either. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
Your what? Your eyes?
Yes, you
Eyes.
don't care about their eyes. And that really offends
What did
him,
you
Isaac.
say?
No, I said their eyes, didn't I? Because that makes sense.
Joe, you are a salty move. You are.
A move.
Joel's salty,
A
and
salty
you're the
move.
one shitting on Barry for something she probably didn't even say.
She did. She
All right,
did.
don't threaten me with a good time.
I like how Isaac's like, wow, I haven't talked to Joel in a while. I forgot he's really mean sometimes.
Yeah.
This is really
It is
upsetting.
Honestly, it's alright.
Well, the problem is, Joel, you never message me, like, personally.
Do we really want to start this? Do we really want to start this? Who was the last person to message each other out of the two of us? We'll leave it at that, shall we?
So after this podcast, should we all agree that we're just going to constantly bombard Isaac with messages?
Yeah.
Just to make him feel loved.
Well, don't forget, he is a special one. Like, we need to cut out half the podcast because he wasn't here, because he was on a toilet break. He did say that, so...
And also, if it wasn't for him, none of us would ever talk to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Please do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the bits
also-
where Isaac's speaking.
I also do want to point out, can I do to Isaac that I'm doing to another person who shall remain unnamed? Where I
Whoa.
don't say any words to
Oi,
them
oi.
and just
Do it,
message
do it,
them
do it.
with
Yes.
random gifts
Do
and
it.
pictures.
Oh no, I love gift conversations. They're just the best.
And you
Alright.
won't.
I won't
Sorry.
be doing that then.
You probably like emoticon conversations as well, don't you?
What?
Don't
Do
worry.
you
It was-
like
It
emojis?
wasn't. It
I don't
wasn't
get-
a difficult
You're,
question,
are you
Isaac.
trying to set up for a joke here? Or?
No, no. I'm just
Just
working
saying.
out what kind of person you are.
Hint, the worst kind.
The last message you sent me on Facebook, Barry,
Oh,
was, "Hi,
so-
can I get an invite into the group?"
Yeah, because I hate you. Why would I talk to you?
What? Why are you calling me New Gavin? What? What?
What?
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, go on, Isaac.
Barry's
Go on.
typing. Barry's typing.
No, I'm
Barry.
not. Oh,
Do you want
Yeah,
some cream
how-
for that burn?
wait, did I get burned? I wasn't paying attention. I was sending stupid
Oh.
things to Isaac.
I'm
Alright,
just
the
really
last-
happy that on an
Wait.
audio podcast we're bringing attention to the typing that's going on, because the audience can really hear that.
Seeing as I was literally typing on my phone, so probably not.
No, I saw the typing thing. Never mind.
Isaac, shut
What?
up.
What?
Yeah, shut up, Isaac.
Oh.
I swear
Nice.
he's actually more like Andy. He's more like Andy Redface than he is Gavin.
Oh, to be fair, not. This is the last thing I'm going to mention. Isaac
That's
did
good.
just send me a really nice gift. I'm going
I
to
did,
say.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cut that out, at least. Cut that out. Can't have any nice
no.
things about Isaac.
I'm gonna leave that in. That's gonna be the intro.
I mean, how much editing are you planning on doing?
You know.
I told you he's gonna edit everything out that isn't him talking.
No, he'll edit everything out that is me talking, and then it will be a really nice podcast to him.
No, Joe, you're great. Joe, I'm really glad
he
you're here.
he is Andy. You're great. I like you. You're a real nice person.
You
You're a
are
great
friend.
So Isaac, how does your wall look?
My wall.
If you know you're Andy and
I
everything.
get
There
it.
we
I
go.
get it.
I really don't get it. What?
You know.
They don't call you Deadshot for nothing, do they?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's not Deadshot. I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure
Will
he's
Smith
Why do you think he's not Deadshot?
because I'm not black.
Isaac, why did you go there?
Fucking hell, Isaac!
You can't say that word.
God.
I can't say black, can I?
Isaac, stop. I'm sorry, listeners. I really am.
Yeah.
Really am sorry. We try. I'm supposed to be the PC one of the group, making sure that people don't say anything wrong. But you know, Isaac
mean-
has.
We include Isaac to try and help him get through his issues. And he just keeps on doing it.
You know, as much as I joke like that, I'm really glad that when we first started kind of getting to know each other, that Siraj took my massive insult comment just not to heart, and sorry, as a joke as it was, because we were going back and forth as we usually do, and I was ragging on him as I usually do.
Amazing.
And in the heat of the moment, I
Crazy.
don't know. I can't even remember what exactly I said, but it just I
Sounds
typed it in. I was
riveting.
like, "This is really fucking funny," and then I looked back on it, like I saw him read it, and I was like, "Oh, he could take that as racist. Oh, fuck, and he went with it. He didn't he didn't call me out on it or anything. I was like, okay, safe,
So,
safe.
Barry, what was
Yeah.
it you said about Siraj yesterday?
I was thinking about that as well.
No, I don't. Look,
What was the comment you made?
anything that's said within Cards Against Humanity stays in the game of Cards Against Humanity.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Absolutely not
That
true.
wasn't part of the game. That was just a comment you made, I think.
Do we
Please
really want to
elaborate.
hear it?
Well, Charlie said something about Siraj being black, and I was like, well, he's not black, is he? He's beige at the most.
Is that one? I don't think actually is allowed.
Why not, Isaac?
I don't
It
think
was
you
a-
can say that. Like that one, I legitimately don't think you can say that.
That's not the worst comment I made. in the
You'll
Cards
just
Against Humanity game.
mute out Barry's comment there, and it'll be fucking
sounds
brilliant just
so
hearing
much
everyone laugh and
worse.
just like what's going on? Sorry, audience, but that was something that probably did get slightly bleeped out because of
Like that one, like
context.
we've said some stuff that like
Some
right
stuff.
here, but that one I think you like legitimately aren't allowed to say.
I mean, can I just say,
If that
it was
gets
said
blanked
to
out-
Siraj.
If that gets blanked out, it's going to sound so much worse than it actually is.
Yeah,
It is
It was
pretty.
said-
Barry, you can't word beige. Jeez.
it was said to Siraj, and he laughed at it.
He did laugh at it.
Yeah, but remember,
He then made the comment that actually, no, he was more than beige, he was brown. So, he joined in, if anything.
yeah, but this
Tumblr's gonna love Barry and Isaac, aren't they?
is gonna be public.
So yeah, for anyone who's made it this far, we are quite a fun, jokey group. We don't take anything to heart. We may insult each other, and hopefully you don't get insulted on our parts, because really we don't like that kind of stuff anyway. We can stand up for ourselves.
in
Isaac
all honesty,
probably
I
would
do
like
think
your help
Isaac is a
though,
little
so
prick.
Isaac will probably want you to
Fantastic.
protect him from Tumblr, so do what you can.
And if anyone asks, I didn't start this.
What? You literally, pretty much started this podcast by saying it was you that brought us together.
No, it was me. I was the one who brought us all together. Sod it, I'll take the
It was
reins.
Joel. It was Joel.
I'm PC Principal here. Isaac has so much. He backpedals so much like Andy. I expect him to just turn around next time Barry says something. You go, Barry, kick my ass.
That's a
Right,
reference
once
and a
again,
half.
don't threaten me with a good time.
And on that, I think it's probably time to wrap up now.
Yeah,
Just
I would
before we
say.
give Isaac a chance to defend himself,
Yeah.
we'll...
Let's have
we'll leave it
Isaac
there.
have his moment where he gets to try and defend what happened in this podcast. Isaac, here you go. Solid defense.
Yeah. It's like someone on Town of Salem. They know they're the Godfather. They know they've been called out, and they can't be fucked. They just want to be killed at this point.
Like, Godfather. Wait, shit, no, Jester.
Oh, just kill me, you'll die. You don't want that, do you?
Good.
Right.
Well, this has been the first Nerds and Words podcast.
Probably
Please-
the last.
Please don't leave us. We love you. If you want to take it out on someone, take it out on Isaac. The rest of us we're all good.
The rest of us are all innocent.
Yeah, and maybe
You're
we'll
not
see you
Barry.
next time.
Shut up.
So,
Bye.
yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Isaac doesn't love you.